Okay. Thank you very much, DJ Lenny. All right, thank you very much. Okay, great one, great one. All right, so it's the sit down, and we have someone making his sophomore appearance now. We have people to come. You know, I was thinking that we should open a black book. Yes. So that when we get there, no people have come too much. You know, people that they used to show themselves. So that one day we tell them that you were ashamed. But now we have some friends of the house, you know, coming once and coming the second time has to be a friend of the house. So making his sophomore appearance on the breakfast show, it's Ike Nnaebue on the show. Great to have you, sir. Great to have you. The confirmed,
he's good people's.
He's the ancestor of the bed gang.
Yeah. I think you should bow your head in shame. No, humility. Bow your head in humility.
I said he's the head of the bed gang. So you're dropping down from the position.
Bow.
He's officially the head of the bed gang. Great to have you on the show, sir.
Thank you.
To have you. We had a great time last time, but today.
Lovely. Nice to be back.
All right.
Like she said, I'm family now.
Yeah, you have to be. Yes, you have to be. So you be in the white book. The black book for those that are showing
that black book.
No, not for you.
Those are showing themselves. Just in case some people misbehave.
No. He always in the white book. Okay, sir. Now let's talking about the 48-hour film festival. That's what we're doing on the show today. A lot of us don't know anything about it. Okay. What is the 48-hour film festival about?
Okay, first of all, it's we call it the Wild Weekend of Filmmaking.
Wow.
Yes.
Wild weekend of filmmaking.
I have a lot of crazy pictures in my head right now. Really wild. Okay, not this. No, you're nasty. You're thinking about something else. Okay. Carry on anyway. Carry on.
Okay, so it's a competition whereby filmmakers are expected to make short films under 48 hours.
Wow.
Under 48 hours?
Yes.
So you give them the date?
That's why it's called the Wild Weekend, because on a starting Friday evening, 6 p.m., we're going to release a dialogue, a character, and a prop that must be in any of the films. And so the filmmaker take it and then they develop their script around it, and then they shoot and edit and submit by Sunday night. Yes.
Wow.
By 12 midnight
The
Sunday
phone lines
night.
are open.
Wow.
If you want to talk to Ike to know about what the 48-hour film festival is about, you can call in 08091222283, 4, 5, and 6. Also 0814-000028, 3, and 4.
I'll take it away from you. It's not wild. It's crazy. I would say
it's crazy.
Insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. Now you can just imagine the outburst of creativity. You have to.
You have to. Everybody has to be on point. You know, that's the fun part of it. You know, because we are trying to say a lot of people want to make films and they keep saying, oh, maybe next year, maybe next month, maybe next week. You know, or maybe nobody's giving me an opportunity and stuff like that. But hey, you can just gather your friends and hit it. Just hit it. Go to the website.
There's this film, there's this reality show I remember watching. I can't remember the exact station, but it was a foreign reality show. It had Michael Bay as one of the judges. Okay. It was a foreign film. It was for directors. Okay. And it was I can't remember. But I remember it before we go on the show. But now let's go to the nitty-gritty. Who can contest for this? How do we go through? How do is there any place to get to register? How do we tell us about that?
Okay, first anybody can enroll. Anybody can participate.
Anybody that
wants to make a film.
Oh, okay.
Basically, obviously, you have to want to make a film to participate. Okay. So if you're a professional filmmaker, you're welcome. If you're an amateur filmmaker, you're welcome. It's a competition, so, you know, it doesn't matter whether you've been making film for 100 years or it's going to be your first time. Just put out your best and then take it from there. So there's a website where you can go and register. www.48hourfilm.com/Lagos.
48-hour film, please. Let's spell it out.
48 hour. 4 and 8. 4 and 8. 48hourfilm.com/Lagos.
/Lagos. Okay.
Oh, it's going to other parts of the country very soon?
No. It's around the world.
Okay.
Yes, it's around
on
the world.
Same day?
No, not the same day. Different cities do their own differently. But the international contest happens one day in the US. So we're looking for the winner that will represent Nigeria in the US. Right. So it's a franchise that's been going on for over 10 years in the US, and this is the first time we're doing it in Nigeria.
In Nigeria,
exactly. So we're looking for the best film to represent Nigeria, and we're doing something with AFRIF because you know this is AFRIF Week. AFRIF is going on, so we're partnering with the African International Film Festival to get the word out there. You know, and then to be able to reach filmmakers, professional filmmakers and stuff like that. So we've been talking to a lot of people. We actually have a presentation in AFRIF today. Yes, at the Afri Knowledge Space somewhere off Kudirat Abiola Way. And there will be a lot of filmmakers there, and then we'll be able to answer a lot of questions also.
Okay.
Actually, there's so much that is packed into this.
Yeah, I mean, come on, tell us all about it.
So much. First of all, there's a prize.
Exactly. I want to get to that.
The prize, $5,000.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa!
And beyond,
that's over one. That's over 1 M. That's something. That's something. That's
beyond the prize. I think the most exciting part of it for me as a filmmaker is that top 9 films from all over the world will get automatic official selection to Cannes Film Festival.
Oh.
Now that's very huge.
That is very huge.
Because a lot of what I've always said is that the Nigerian filmmaking community does not lack talent, and now we have equipment.
What
basically, I think at this point we lack exposure.
Exposure.
Yeah, we need to begin to expose our craft, expose our acts. Yeah, because I mean, watching films in Afrif this year. Yesterday, Clarence, what do you call it? Screened his first movie ever, the Hex.
Hex, exactly.
Yeah. And it was an amazing experience for everybody in the hall. Wonderful. And so also for all the Nigerian films.
Is it a short film or a feature?
It's a short film. It's a short film. But he did say that he has plans of making it into a feature-length movie when he has the right funding.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. I was about to mention that funding. A lot of filmmakers, upcoming artists and filmmakers, directors will tell you that funding is the major problem. So now, having this kind of program, I want to enroll for it, but I can't afford what I'm going to do with it.
Basically, the thing is, now you can really say that funding can stop you from making films. Funding can't stop you from making certain kinds of film, maybe commercial films, because maybe now you need to hire, A-list actors and stuff like that to make a commercial film. But, if you want to be a filmmaker, you don't have to start from commercial films. I started from short films. And that's basically what's going to bring the funds or open the doors for people who have the funds to hire you to work for them. If you keep sitting down and saying, I don't have funds to shoot, you might never actually have funds. You have to take this thing into, just go out there and shoot something. I mean, I think this is the best time. There's no better time to become a filmmaker than now, where Beyonce, for instance, shot a music video with an iPhone.
Exactly.
And it was an international hit, so.
Now let's talk about equipment. It's still part of it, but okay, now, I'm going to get a filmmaker who most probably has, let's say, I'm going to have someone of your caliber, you have a Red, or you have a Black Magic, and then I have my my small phone.
Yeah, let's just say even your Android phone. Yeah.
My Android phone. Now, and we put together a submission. Both of us put in that submission for this contest.
Yes.
I have a good storyline. You have a good storyline also. Would I be judged also based on the quality of my picture? Is that part of the criteria for judging?
Okay, when you're judging a film, there's a lot of other things that you look at: picture, sound,
exactly,
quality of acting, storyline. All of those things put together to make a good film, right?
Okay.
But we have to agree that a good picture doesn't make a good film.
Okay, but the point is that somebody with a better picture would have higher marks.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Not
Okay.
necessarily.
Oh.
Not necessarily.
Because that might discourage some people. Some
No.
I can do something with my phone or something, and
we're looking for ingenuity. We're looking for originality. We're looking for skill. Do you understand?
Okay.
We're looking for people to say that this is an ambassador for the Nigerian film industry. Do you understand?
So what would stand out for the person that you're looking out for? What would stand out?
What are those qualities?
Creativity is the key. Creativity in the way you tell your story.
If I direct well and then I have terrible actors.
Exactly, good directing, good storyline, but terrible actors.
Terrible actors.
You have shot me.
Good directing.
Now I die.
Good directing. Terrible storyline, terrible acting, but good directing, good shots, good angles, good sync, but terrible acting.
All that.
Okay.
How about that?
It will be difficult to say that a movie has good directing if the acting is bad.
Punchline. I need that on social media.
Okay,
nice.
In quotes.
Nice.
Again. So,
Ike Nnaebue, you hear this 20 years from now. He said it.
So it would be difficult to have good directing if the actors are
bad.
terrible.
If the acting is bad.
Because you'd have to pick the actors, and that's your first stage. Good directors will be able to get good actors.
To be a good director, you have to be able to spot good acting.
So what's the duty, with being a good director and having terrible actors, what's the duty of the person that selects the cast? Because most times the directors, if you see it in a movie lineup, they'll tell you that the director did not select the cast. They actually have people that hunt for the people that they want on their movies.
Okay, in a proper, well-developed industry, Hollywood, for instance, there are casting directors, right? But they always work hand in hand with
the main director. Yes, the main director should have a major
There's
say.
no way you can cast people if the director don't approve of them. Because at the end of the day, don't forget that he's the visionary leader. He's the one that is the leader for the vision of the film. He's the one that has already visionalized the film, and he knows how the picture is going to come out at the end of the day. That's why it's called a director's film, even though he's not the owner of the copyright.
Okay. But great. Okay. Also, let's round up with this. What do you have coming up apart from 48-hour Film Festival? Personal projects. What do you have coming up? Is there anything you've done recently that you have coming up you want to talk about?
Oh yes. Right now we're editing. I'm actually editing 2 films.
Ooh, great one.
Yeah.
Feature length.
Yes, feature length.
Oh, great one, great one. Cinema movies, right? Of course.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
One is called Sink or Swim.
Sink or Swim.
Yeah, Sink or Swim is actually, well, yeah, it's a lot of, it's a big story, so to speak. Okay. We shot in Ghana and Kenya. You know, yes. It's a story about illegal migration and stuff like that. So it's actually a big cast. I had about 15 major actors from about 6 African countries.
Wow.
Because, you know, it's, actually we just got United Nations to endorse the movie.
Wow, that's big. That's big.
Yeah, because
that's big. Great one.
it's a big issue right now all over the world. The issue of people trying to cross the Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean, exactly.
You know, and a lot of people die. And you know, we've heard these stories from the foreign media and stuff like that. And so this is our time to tell the story. So I'm actually very excited that
when did you start working on this, on Sink or Swim? When did you start working on it?
We started, pre-production started actually early this year, around March.
Wow.
Yes, because there's so much to put together.
Exactly.
Because, you know, this is like you
3
said,
months, 1 week.
this is just the time when the migration crisis all over the world is just
so much.
People are strolling into countries and all of that.
It's crazy.
So that's cool.
It's crazy. And you know, the saddest part of it is these days they're even talking more about the Syrian migrants, and nobody's really talking about Africans, and they're dying in their drones. You know,
you had the name by the time you were starting this production.
Sorry?
You had the name.
The name for the film?
Yeah.
Well, we moved from one title to the other until we finally got to Sink or Swim, The Perilous Journey.
Okay, what was the second film, the name?
The name of the second film is Scorn Help. It's Scorn, the Scorn Help. The Scorn Help. It's a beautiful project, you know, but not as big as Sink or Swim. But you know, it's a project that's very close to my heart because it was from a story that someone told me that actually happened somewhere in East Lagos, and it's a story of a child that was abducted, and the only child of the parents, and then it panned out that it was the house help that took the child. And the house help wasn't really like a house; it was a cousin to the wife that was staying with them. And stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you know, it turned out that the husband was having something with the cousin of the wife, and then. You know, I don't want to tell you the whole of the story.
I'm already
yeah, but I mean, you have to find out, you know, what really will make that girl to, you know, take that child and leave. You know, and said she was gonna keep.
Wow, Ike, wish you had so much more time. But then let's see, how do we get in touch with you? Social media once again.
At Flow Smith for Twitter, and then at Ike Nnaebue for Instagram.
And one more for the 48-hour.
And then 48-hour at Lagos 48 HFP.
HFP. At Lagos 48 HFP.
Yeah, for Instagram and for Twitter. And then don't forget the website is www.48hourfilm.com/Lagos. And then if you have time and you're within the Ikeja environment, you can come to the Afri-Knowledge space, somewhere near the NNPC filling station, that Kudira Tabiola way.
Oh, wow, okay, Kudira Tabiola way, NNPC, all right, that's before Jota.
Yes, yes. So we can have a chat and then, you know.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks every time. Yeah, I could try something.
You guys, you register.
Yeah,
try something.
As a team.
In fact, what you're doing here every morning, can just record it and.
We should record it.
Okay. All right, this guy is trying to make our head swell more than it is normally is, but God pass him. All right. So thank you very much. It's been Ike Nnaebue. Now, great to have you, sir. Great to have you. All right. We'll get back on the show. Yep. We have Eva. Okay, no, not Eva. We have a Adeoye Salem, but maybe I want us to tackle the Eva issue when we get back.
Let's Eva go.
On keeping scores. Thank you, sir. Thank you.